And we are live. Hey, Spirit, how goes it? I'm just about to actually start it up right now. Alrighty, for those that are curious in the music for today, though, in the background, we got this. Totally not alluding to something in Spooktober, but anyway. So, I discovered how to get one of the tedious quest lines I have been figuring out in Pillar of Eternity. And, oh yeah, good luck with the Star Wars Spirit. Doing good, doing good. Looks like there's going to be a lot of storm this week, but it should be fine. Definitely need it to cool off out here. Alright, gonna be booting up the game now. But I actually figured out how to solve a quest line that I have been stuck on figuring out. So remember there was this rhetoric guy who always kept to attacking Kainua while we were in the DLC? Oh, hey Harvey. That kept attacking us during the DLC of White March? Yeah, I figured out how to do that now. Oh, the opening screen? Yeah, that's actually the Aedra pillar from Pillars of Eternity. Which is, we'll learn what Aedra is over time. Right, so over here. Yep, we have a couple of things to finish off. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and list them. There's also some quest lines, once we load up, obviously. So I'm going to... Oh, the pick with the critters. Oh, you mean the background stuff? Oh yeah, that's the opening moment where before I boot up the game and stuff. Yep, that was done by Rookie. And those two little ghost kitties in the background were Loki and Odin, and the golden retriever is the owner of the library. Who changes when it comes to Spooktober time. Alrighty, first of all,
I'm impressed.
Before we do anything... Right, Harthy? Before we do anything, let me see. Those are all done. So, we got all these done. Last stream. So, let's see. This is something else entirely. We still have to do that. Siege of Craighold is one. We're gonna do the... Doing good, Harthy. Your PNG tour is looking good from what I'm seeing. We also still need to do this one, too. This is the sister of a character that was with us the first time. Then the Endless Path, but we're gonna save the Endless Paths for a stream day when after we complete the main story. So we'll be doing that one with whatchamacallit, Kana for that one. That's his name. But yeah, on our list, we got this one we're gonna do today, and then I'm going to get the next quest line in here that I discovered. So I've been looking for that one civilian that was supposed to be a frightened civilian in a bar in the new area. Turns out, I've been doing that wrong the whole time. The fella I'm looking for, I just need to talk to my steward. So let's go ahead and start this off. My lady, you seem to have received a letter from a rather unpleasant messenger. I have to say, still, I have it here. I can relay the message if you want. What did the messenger want? To issue a challenge, it seems. Not his own, but on behalf of his lord. It seems you made an enemy, I'm afraid. What if I haven't made an enemy is the question. This Lord Rhetoric seems to be very angry with you. He demands that you face him at his keep, and he has threatened to attack Kainua until you do so. He has a bit of touch of dramatic in him, I have to say. That's not possible. Lord Rhetoric is dead. Oh, the messenger was very clear. Or perhaps I should say the letter was. Have a look if you like. I suppose it might be some kind of jest. Rather poor taste, isn't it? Farewell. Which means it's probably in our inventory. No? Huh. Where would you be then, letter? Nope, I have no idea where this letter is then. Alright. Oh, Paladina, you probably shouldn't. Never mind. Alright, so first of all, we're going to start with the Hylia Temple first. Finish the God Quest, and then we're going to see to that challenge. But on that note, though, before we start, just a little shout out really quick, because we're going to be doing some long traveling, so one moment. If you haven't already followed them, I highly suggest you do. Oh, we got the Halo theme. I really need to add more to that.
This place, as beautiful as it can be with the absence of children.
But yeah, enjoy watching Spirit, and the peak content is, one could say, peak. Alright. Jokes aside about the peak stuff, it's good content, and also enjoy the Baldur's Gate stuff with Guard. Collab on that stuff. Alright, so where we want to go is up here. After that, we're going to go over here, and then I need to figure out where, whatchamacallit, a smaller quest to do, and that's about it. We're done practically with White March. Like, if I only care enough to do some DLCs, we don't have to do any more stream stuff there. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go to Northfield first. And anytime, Spirit. Y'all got some fun content to watch and to hang out with. Oh, we're actually doing this one. Well, we're not going to do this. We just want to go to the temple first. Well, we might get two quests at the same time here, I guess. Let's just see something here. No, we've already been over there. Maybe before we'll just run into random combat again. Elder Antelope. Gonna check. Nope, nothing in here. I just want to get to the temple really quick. And if there's a quest line along that... No, they're not here. Okay. Yeah, I can do that one probably off stream. Or if I run into them in here, who knows? No, it looks like we're going to run into that here. And these buggers are really hard to fight, actually. Especially in Pillars of Eternity 2. Also, don't I? No, I don't know. Okay. There we are. Saleguards are taken care of. Good. Let's see what this is about. Over the ground, hardened by dry blood and stomp leaves, as the corpse of a giant Salegar crawls with flies. Its flesh has been pierced and cut, as if stabbed by spears and slashed by swords. You touch the Salegar's flanks, and a cloud of flies stirs into the air. And suddenly you feel the remaining essence of the critter. The pack rests rock shelter the young, full bellies. You turn away to look beyond the trees. The moon breaks over the swaying canopy. A scent in the air stirs and tingles in your mouth. You slide into the shadows, with the taste of hunt filling your nostrils. Light shines in the stones by the water that falls, prey down below. Two-legged, hair like dry grass. It moves near the water that flows. Thin legs, slow, noisy, and unaware. It holds a sharp stick. Two-legged hunter, weak. Hunter, prey. Closer, prey, bright moon, prey into the dark. Pain on your side, a sharp stick. Yeah, this is just about everything that happened to the bugger. Yeah. Basically, that hunter ganked him from behind. So, poor little guy. Oh, and there's more of them. I wasn't expecting to fight Saleguards on our way over. We might need a rest soon, though. Hopefully we won't. There we are. Silly kitties, I'm just trying to get out of here. Speaking of, my little kitties are nice and rested. They're being nice and cozy with the weather these days. I was just trying to find the temple entrance, and I'm finding everything but. Oh, it's these guys. Resolve the stalemate. Well, it looks like we found these guys. Hey, guys. Stop. Friend or foe? The man in blood-soaked armor points at his blade as his wounded and wary comrades flock into position behind him. A trickle of blood runs from a cut in his brow and his neck. Staining a locket worn on a gold chain. You're not Glenn Fathen. He tightens his grip. By Magwin, friend or foe, I said. Calm down, I'm a friend. Sword still pointing at you, the man gives a sideways glance at his companions and nods. The mercenaries lower their weapons. A rare and welcome sight. Friends this far from home. He lets down the weight of his sword and lowers his arm. He gives a concerned look at his mercenary company. Look at us, hiding in rocks and holding our guts. The fangs. They bloody us now and now we're trapped. Sinwith sent me. What happened? Resourceful girl. We assumed the Glenfathens killed her before coming to us, and relieved she's alive, doubly relieved she brought help. He rests his sword, still caked with blood across his shoulders. A tribesman ambushed us as we set camp. The fight was a lopsided slaughter. In the melee, someone tripped through the campfire. We were lucky in that regard. The stench of burning flesh and choking smoke obscured the scene, and a few of us managed to withdraw. We ran to the ruins to regroup, but now we're trapped. The face painters are just south of our position, and they have us cornered. No doubt they're happy to let us starve while they rebuild their strength before attacking Nanu. Seems this is where we'll be making our last stand. If the hunters are south, can't we flee north? We could run that way, maybe evade the Glenfathens quick, but we spot a pack of Stelgars up there. Given the options, I'd rather the face painters kill me, rather than quickly than die slowly by a pair of cats. I've cleared the Northwoods. Those Stelgars won't trouble you anymore. If I didn't know better, I'd wager those beasts working with the tribesmen. Okay. All of them? Looks like we got away. They cheer and their voices dwindle. Bye, fellas. Didn't expect another quest line out here. Do you guys have anything out here? Okay, nothing. Alright, well, that just went the other way. Sentinel Ridge. I wonder if this is where I need to go to the temple. What's going on at the stronghold, though? Nothing. And hopefully we won't have another surprise attacker. Guys, don't fight that. Just move on. Let's see if we can get inside of here. Maybe that's our way up. Taking a quick save. Use a hammer and chisel to clear the way. Bottom on hell, you duck hunt. Okay, we're just getting hit. Oh, there it is. That's where we need to go. So it was over here, so we didn't have to do that other long quest line to do this. Alright. First quest to appease the god is up. What's the beastie that's hiding up here? In Hylia's temple. Alright, how do we even get up here? Oh, right. The stairs right behind is definitely the way we need to go. Did not even notice that. Alright. Oh, and it's a dragon that took nest up here.
Right. What's the plan again?
As you reach the summit of the mountain, gust of wind stirs in the air. You hear a noise like snapping of sails, and the sky is briefly blotted out. A dragon lands before you, shaking the ground beneath you. It draws itself upon its full height, and spreads its wings, barring your passage. Its neck, its back, and ridged spine are covered by magnificent plumage. It hisses at you, and while the sound is unlike any language you've heard, the beast's meaning is utterly clear.
Vermin invading my nest, threatening my hatchling. You shall feed my young.
Yep, I believe Adir is voiced by Matt Mercer. Be careful, Walker. Her mind is on edge, not with hunger, but with fear. There is little more dangerous than a mother defending her offspring. You have young here?
I will protect my last hatchling to the death, and that death will be yours, rodent.
Riley is the goddess of motherhood, actually.
And of the sky and all winged creatures. Even my kind know of her.
Is that why you came here?
I came to care for my remaining hatchling. My kind requires territory. Few places are safe for our young. This is a lesson that cost me the rest of my brood.
You know, I'm gonna be the good person and let this dragon stay and raise the young little dragon. Then you should stay. Raising your offspring here would honor Hylia.
So be it. Go then, and with my thanks.
That's 2 gods we've made angry, probably. The Green Mother's eyes are woman approving. Truly, you are full of surprises and rare insights. Yeah, see you, dragon. Alright, well that's done now. Now we get to deal with the champion of Barroth, which is all the way over here. But first, before we do that, we're going to Caed Nua. The god stuff is done, which means we can go ahead and finish that, either potentially after all these little side quests, tonight, or another time.
Gelade. Well done.
First of all, we're going to take a rest, though. I'm going to go with this for now. Alright. Let us leave.
Formidable fortress in the old style.
We're going to
They
Redrick's
don't build
Hold.
them like this anymore, you know. Not by the sea.
Pelagina, we're trying to leave here. You've said that comment so many times. But yeah, I believe Matt Mercer voices some of the characters. In fact, I think he voices Soul Hunter arrived. Yeah, we need someone better now. Dismiss you, go with the Glanfath and Soul Hunter. And I believe they also voice another character in the sequel. As you approach a smiling woman at the side of the road, you are struck with a sense of unease. At this distance, you can see her skin has a sickly, pallid sheen to it, and her eyes are glassy milk of a cadaver. Her expression sits oddly in her face, as if it requires great effort to maintain.
Well met, friend.
Lord Raedrick has expecting you. It is good that you have not refused his challenge. He feared you might prove a coward in the end. I mean, we already fought already. I will escort him to you, if you wish. No, he's not a necromancer. We're gonna learn what he is, but let's go ahead and get some lore on the vampires. What are you? A loyal servant, granted a boon for her good service. Like my lord, I will persist beyond the cycle and walk an eternity upon earth. Seek answers from him directly if you want. Fine, let's go see him. Come on then, he waits for you there. Well, at least this makes this a little easier. Alright, where now? Lord Raedrick waits you upon the... Why the tower? Why not your throne room, Raedrick? But no, Harthy, he is not a necromancer. There is something else we're going to learn about in this lore. I'm going to quick save because this is undoubtedly a battle with him. Alright, I'm going to assume you're in here, aren't you, Raedrick? No, you're not. Where are you? Where the hell are you? You're wait for me in your tower, yet... Oh, I think I know where you are. I think you might be in the chapel.
Nothing is closed to the perceptive mind.
Let's hypothetically check something here. If I can find him, we'll learn what he is, Harvey. If I can find him. Again, for record here, I've only done part 1 of this. Hey, Lament, how goes it? Is this where you are? Oh, this might be where you are. Yep, I think this is where Raedrick is. I'm gonna quick save. We just found a quick entrance. No, you're not him.
Good day to you.
Nedmar seems fairer than ever. His wrinkled skin stretched thin over old bones. He points repeatedly, seen you. You've returned! He's an asshole, then. In short, you do not know what horrors have fallen upon this keep. Lord Raedrick has forsaken his faith. He clings to an unnatural life, creates other monsters, in mimicry of Osria's teachings. It is only because she is gone that I have been able to convince Raedrick to allow me to stay, to try and steer him back. You're not helping, then. But I fear he's beyond leaf. He's waiting to the tallest point of the keep. You can reach it from the upper floor. I mean, this is definitely inspired by Castlevania. I will leave this place. Okay. This is definitely very much so inspired by Castlevania, but no, it's not a vampire. It is definitely not a vampire, not a vampire. But it is related to the god that Alyssa worships, the death god. If only I can figure out where the bugger is. The highest peak, huh? You mean over here? But what's his face is doing in this scenario is definitely making this tedious. For making me have to waltz all the way up to the highest peak. Highest peak. Speaking of peak. Anyway. Oh, is that where you are? That's what I thought. Okay. I see it now. That we'll learn about with console hop, but in a way, sort of. They sort of do have liches. Console hop is probably the closest thing I can think of being a lich. We'll probably do to him. We'll probably go meet Console Hot after we're done with this one. But Console Hot is also a character who is going to persist. But he is definitely the one that I think is very close to a lich. But anyway, hey limit. Alright, so where do I get to the temple? The temple script, is it over there? Jeez, where do I need to go to find this dude? If I'm not lost, of course, we might be able to persist and actually show you, Harvey. And as we can clearly see, I'm lost. Courtyard. No. But yeah, they have undead, which is clear, which makes sense. Like soulless undead, which is something interesting. They also, yeah, we've already been up here. Wait, I didn't see this over here. Of all the things, the fog of war was the thing keep me from seeing where I need to go. Please tell me this is where I need to go. No, that's not where I need to go. That's the dungeons. Hey. Would it be over here? Nope. The highest peak. And let's see, that siege platform, not where we need to go. Oh, but we'll grab some food though. Luckily, we're not in combat, though, so that's a plus for us. Siege platforms? Maybe. Let's check here. I know where we need to go, though, given that description. We need to go to the pet the cat. I wish I could. I really wish I could, Harthy. No, we're back where we are. Oh! I've been blinded. It's right here. Hey, there you are. You've just been standing there right there. Hey, buddy. An armored figure strides forward. In place of his eyes, great flames burn, emanating heat and light. Can I even zoom in on you? No, I can't. In that orange glow, you can see the face beneath that has succumbed to rot. The cheek sunken, the lips pulled back over gray gums of decaying teeth. But it is unmistakably Lord Redrick who stands before you.
Look well.
Oh.
See what you have made of me. But see too what great Berith has permitted. I am returned, mind and soul, so that I might be avenged upon my enemies.
All I see is a walking corpse. Then your eyes are deceived. You cannot imagine the power that is bestowed upon me. I feel the touch of gods. My faith is a font to which I draw my life. This is a death guard. This is actually something that is made by one of the gods. And we actually learn about more of them in Pillars of Eternity too. I'm gonna pull the wiki though. Give me a minute for you. Because it is actually really interesting lore. One moment. Death Guard. Extraordinarily rare. Hold on. Extraordinarily rare. Death Guards are sometimes created upon the demise of a particular determined individual. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm actually filling out that lore for us, though. And we have an ad break incoming, so, well, I'm going to pause this really quick. But yeah, this is a Death Guard. Extraordinarily rare. Death Guards are sometimes created upon the demise of particular... I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Particular determined individual who refused to leave the physical world for the beyond. Paladins are the most common subject for this terrible transformation. But priests and other exceptional zealots often share the same fate. Death guards occupy their former bodies, but the energy that allows their soul to remain in the physical body... Hold on, got distracted there. Let me see. Death guards occupy their former bodies, but the energy that allows their soul to remain in the physical world rapidly consumes the flesh, leaving only bone behind. And death guards are really cool lore. Anyway, death guards are often driven mad by their state. They are terrifying foes to behold, striking into fear who stand before them. Their limited connection to the beyond allows them to summon fearsome balls of flame, summon shadows, and even slay the living with a word. Here you go. It sucks that I wish we can move, pillars can move past us. But if you want to read it yourself, here we go. Alright, back to the game.
I have strangled the life from the usurper Kolsch with my own hands. So fell your champion, your great hope.
So this guy is so determined to live the point beyond death that this is going to happen. Like, he's determined not to die, even after I killed him, out of sheer will. He's that angry. He's so angry he cannot die, is basically what happened here. That's actually one way to look at it. Death Guard are basically an angry paladin, cleric, or basically priest, who is too angry or too in emotional state to not die. Sometimes blessed by their god, say Barath in this case. Hence the quest Champion of Barath that we're dealing with. Was that creature to be your Thane, a man without resolve, without aim? But yeah, it's kind of like an armored lich is one way to look at it, I guess. But if you want a caster lich, we'll be doing console hot after this. A leech growing fat upon the veil, senseless to the ravages of vanity inflicted upon his people. Almost sound as bad as the alternative. I will
not allow my lands to fall into ruin. I will cleanse the scattered god's poison from the blood of my people. I will scour his name from the Deerwood. Barath has blessed me with its favor, and I will be its sword. There will be no more mercy for the heretic, the thief, the charlatan. All will meet with death.
You're gonna waste your second chance at life of fighting me again? I have been brought back to exact Barris of vengeance upon the mortal world. This is no waste. Know that I will cleave your head from your shoulders, wretch, and send you cleanly from this world. May the next life provide you more wisdom than you have shown in this one. Yep, one moment, Rhetoric. I mean, you're probably going to be melted because of our levels, but okay, let's try this.
Lava beyond.
Yeah, you're already melting. Okay, we're fine.
Lava.
Let's go.
Come on, Pallegina. We kind of need you, Pallegina. Okay, never mind. Pallegina just one-shot him. That's one way to take care of him, I guess. He who carries many scars. Very interesting armor. And you don't even have a fancy sword. What the well holds. Quested. We got a lot of quest lines. Here we are. You can take that one, Zawa. Well, there we go. Do we have to kill you too? That's it? Alright. I guess we're gonna meet Console Hot next then. I did not expect these quest lines to be that quick. Alright, you know what? I'm going to do... Before we jump into Console Hot, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at something else. And be warned for the wiki, though, by the way, for those glancing in there, there is definitely spoilers in there if you're trying to avoid it. Where do we need to go? I think... over here. Now we got the ads incoming, but right now I need to figure out the next quest line. Which I'm going to probably do... this. A quest line from the very beginning of the game that we haven't done. And then we're gonna go ahead and probably, actually, we can probably deal with Battle of Yenfield too, and then we can probably go with the Siege of Craighold. And I think that's just about all the quests, unless we want to count somehow my character getting a kid for the next game, which is a different story altogether. Which you can actually have a consequence for solving. It's another quest line what we can probably do, so I guess we can look into that too. It's a complicated quest line, so I'm not going to go into too details on that one, but I've never done it either, so I might do it for this, for Alyssa. Well, I'm not expecting this to be that quick. I need to check the wiki though. So I'm gonna head back home first. Looks like that was easy enough. And then I'm gonna go check this quest out, which is going to be the Mother's Plea. So I'm gonna turn on some fun little music for a little bit while I look into this quest line of where I need to go. So one moment. Side quests, but these side quests do carry over, so this is what I'm more looking about. There it is. Mother's Plea, let's see. Mogren's Fork and South again. Mogren's Fork and South. Okay. Got it. I know where to go for this one now. Mogren's Fork and South again. Well, first of all, we got levels up, so what do we want here? Pillar of Faith for me. I have been literally using that spell. One cool thing about this, when you get to a max to a certain point, is you can actually, whatchamacallits, get masteries for your spellcaster, which lets them be used in turns, whatchamacallit, every encounter, instead of just once. Which is kind of cool. Guardian stance, I'm just looking what I can get for him. Take the hit. Huh, knowing a deer, this might actually be okay too. But that's also pretty decent too. So I'm gonna go with Armored Grace. Gonna give Aloth a level. Endless Warning Staff. Probably those two are fine. Founding Missiles. You do love your missiles. Pelagina. What do we got here? Deprived of Unworthy. That'll be fine. You are kind of wrecking some of these buggers. Durant's over here. Yeah, we also got rid of his old helmet. He may look a little different now. And for you, we are going to give you Watchful Presence. Alright. Now let's go ahead. Now we need to go to Mogren's Fork and south from Mogren's Fork for this quest line. Well, when it loads. Okay, so south, which I'm going to assume is over here, unless it means over down here. Hopefully I'm not getting lost again. There it is. Alright, so this area is actually an area I've done in my first playthrough, but I've never done in this one. This is a beachy area filled with Zurps. I have no idea what to expect in here other than Zurps. Oh, hey, fellas. What are you doing over here? Two villagers stand by one of the tide pools. They are breathing harshly, clearly winded, look up nervously as you approach.
Well met, friend.
If you were to here to fish, stranger, you'll want to avoid the compass proper. A lot of ships wind up here spread across the rocks here. So we didn't think much of the wreckage until we heard something. A terrible noise. I thought maybe as a survivor buddy wasn't alive, moving. But not truly alive. It was awful. What do you mean? What did you see? Corpses. Walking corpses. Got it. Good tidings. Oh, and they're the Zurps now. We are probably going to melt everyone down because of our damage levels. Just a single poor Zurp. Bye, fellas. Right, so we're supposed to be finding someone We're supposed to find Mother Ranga.
Rith Uligna.
And clearly we are way too strong for this area, so everything's getting one shot. So this might be a breeze. Good to know. Alright, so this should make this area quick. Anything else hiding around here? I mean, other than a dragon bone. That looks like a scavenger hunt there that we could do, but I'm not worried about that. Like, literally, I'm not gonna... We don't have time for scavenger hunt for the stream stuff. Just gotta wait for that to end to grab the loot and then move it on. There's nothing else to fight, guys. Oh, there is. There's nothing else to fight. No, there is. Just some zombies. There we are. Find crossbow, Fulvino's letter again. Scavenger hunt, which I don't really care about doing right now. Sure, it has great loot, but it's not going to matter at the end of things.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Another dead zombie / ghoul. And also, unless whatchamacallit, if anyone's also picking this up, I cannot wait for the turn-based mode in the future, though. For anyone on the fence. Still no idea when that's coming out, though. But when I get to Pillars of Eternity 2, I am also going to be running turn-based mode. Is that going to be a questline or something? No, nothing. Nothing. And I gotta go step away for the bathroom really quick, so just a minute. And back. And also, since I couldn't pet the kitty in game, I also gave Odie a pet instead. It's outside the game for Harvey. Alright, let's go ahead and... I guess they're over here. The character we're looking for. So let's see if we can't find them. Zerops. I mean, at the rate we're doing here, we can probably go through that cave with no problems. Sea cave. Well, before we leave, we'll go ahead and see if there's anything in there. I think there's nothing but good loot in there, so we'll jump in there after we're done with the questline. Ahoy, ahoy! Kind of you to stop and speak, my western friend. The Amma stands before you, his hair matted in once bright clothes and runes, equally ruined his face. Haven't seen another kiss since the ship went down. I don't suppose you are looking to lighten your purse. You were shipwrecked? Aye, we're transporting goods for the Deadfire Defiance Bay when a storm shook us off course and brought us here. Only I survived. What are you selling? The ship's cargo? Okay, let's just see what you have. Oh, Vino's plunder. No. Holy crap. Vapor of the Sea. War Club of the Mata. A bunch of uniforms, I guess. Interesting. Belt of the Royal Deadfire. Company Captain's Hat. I love that it has a... Oh, I know why. These are all Deadfire loot. Right, I know what that is now. Yeah, so I guess this guy was added for when they released Deadfire, I suppose. There you are, Ranga. You find yourself facing a towering Amma woman. Her skin is warm gold and brown in the dying sunset, with pale fish-like patches at her throat and hands. wavy red-brown hair pulled into tight braids around a stripe of bare skin that followed the curve on his skull.
Welcome.
Have you come for my medicine, Craftworks, or to share the fire? Afra sent me here. She says that you know a way to ensure that a child is not a hollowborn. Ah, more... Oh.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Thanks for the reminder, Spirit. More... Oh, and a stretch. Okay. All stretched. Well, of the bones I don't have as a whiff, but you know. Anyway. You were kind all to come this way. Poor Afra must be beside herself. I imagine she gave you something for payment. Whatever it is, you keep it. I don't need coin. I need you to do something for me instead. There's a Zorup tribe to the northeast, led by one of the priests. Pana was exiled from some time ago, and their scouts still lurk about this place, waiting for an opportunity to end his life. The Zorup lets out a rattling squawk, head drooping. One day I will have to go out for supplies, and I will have to come back to my assistant slain. How will I help anyone then? Rid me of my nuisance, and I'll do what I can for Afra. Alright, I'll do. Alright. So now I just got to Zorup hunting, which I thought I already did, but I guess we're gonna go double check. Alright, just gonna do a quick glance, and Odie's away, saying hello to chat. Probably wants me to shake a food bowl again, knowing the little critter. I'm going to assume they're in the cave if they're not out here. Yep, cave it is. Hello, little Odie. Look what that is. Just cave coral. He is not enjoying the storms, little guy. Alright, so I'm going to assume the rest of the Zorups are in here. Yep. No, that's Sporlings.
Lava.
No, just mushrooms. Well, I'm also giving the kitty some pets. Alright. Was that it? Yeah, I guess that was it. Alright then. Uh-oh. Odie's gonna go ahead and wake up Loki, who's sleeping on my pillow. Gonna take the pillow from him. Silly critters. Fighting over a pillow. They're snuggling together, actually. No, he just went up and stole a spot. Man, one of these days I really need to freaking cat. Odie can be such a jerk. Since we're kind of just in the... Alright, are we done? Since we're kind of just in the boring quest lines. Am I rid of those internal squapping of the square? Zorps? Scree? Ah. Northeast section of the... Oh, they're up here. Ah, of course. I was wondering. Okay, so they're not in the cave, so where would they be? No, they're probably where all the tribe markers are. Gee. Okay. Yep, there you buggers are. And we're way too overpowered for these guys. Yep, we're done. We're already done. Anything else? Just gonna grab some loot before we leave. Yep, we're done. Alright, let's go ahead and go over there. Well, we're already done with this quest line, which means we can probably drop by Afra back in the Deerwood, or whatever that place is, and there we go. There we go, get this.
Gods keep you.
They're all dead. Good, I tired a few attempts to surprise us. Oh, 469, okay, let me just go ahead and get that in after this. And now we can get on our way with my part of the bargain. I will get started with the mixtures, but I need one ingredient. Well, we already did that. So you do. Give one here and I'll add it to the cauldron. This should not take long. Mixture is running. Take this to Afra and tell her to drink before bed, as it induces sleep. You should find herself energetic in the mornings. Tell her to eat more fish and cheese. This potion will sustain a healthy appetite. She's a rather frail woman, from what I remember of her. Wait, I thought this was a cure. I tend to ailments of the body. I cannot clear an affliction of the soul. Certainly not one afflicted by the gods. I have explained this many times, but people will believe what they want. So let her believe. Perhaps that'll help. Faith is a powerful thing. In the meantime, she will feel much more improved. And if her child should not be claimed by the legacy, then will be born healthy. That I will promise. Watch her. There is wisdom in her words. Is it not better to give her hope? We just did this and we saw the outcome of what happened to Grieving Mother's questline in this scenario. Roger, you're nothing but a charlatan, which is true. We also exposed the Grieving Mother in her questline. Nonsense. I am now many years of now a midwife. What I am is not a work of impossible miracles. If you want to do something about the legacy, I will tell you this. Deal with Lord Roderick, what we just did. It is his punishment which drives these women to me. I have done what I can. Tell Afra I wish her well. Time Parasite. Ooh, that's actually not bad at all. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and put Lament's stuff in. The cards in. Alright. Give me a minute to put this in, Lament. 469. Also, nice. There we are. Let me go ahead really quickly. Whoop. And back to the game. Well, that one's done, so that leaves console hot after we turn this one in. So we're gonna do that one next. Well, after we turn this quest in, then we'll go ahead and do console hot. So you're in Gilded Vale, that's what it was. Man, I could have done this earlier if I only remembered where this was. So, one more thing though, since we're getting at the closing aspects of whatchamacallits, pillars and stuff, there's one more thing to cover. This down here, the Master Below, we will do after we complete the ending, just so everyone gets the ending. And there we are. And then I'll do the, Master Below, and I'll do the ending again off stream before we jump into Pillars of Eternity 2. And let's see, Offro's house is over here. So that should leave Siege at Craigholt left. That's pretty much it right now. And technically we'd be done maybe tonight if we're lucky. Of course, if I'm not going to be able to start the Pillar of Eternity 2 because if you don't get his ending... Actually, no, the ending's going to change if we do that. Hold on.
Hello.
You were some time away. I was worried you wouldn't return. Is that it? Have you brought it? What did Ranga say? Yes, I have it. Here it is. You really did it. Oh, bless you, bless you. I don't know what I could have done without you. Now my baby will be safe. I cannot thank you enough. Wait, you should know something about that potion. Must you take away the little comfort that remains to her? Give her a few months more of hope. Grieving Mother, we just did your storyline. We know what happened to that. What happened to your village and being cast out and that stuff. You did not enjoy being the charlatan. And in fact, you regretted that in the end, I believe. It doesn't do what you think. Ranga says it'll make you feel better, but that's it. But that's what everyone said. I should have known. I've been so stupid. How could I think? I'm sorry, I wasted your time. I got to see the ocean, so it wasn't so bad. You don't know though that your child will meet the same fate. Perhaps it's best left to chance. You're right, I shouldn't turn to such methods. There may be still another way. I won't take this potion, but thank you all the same for acquiring it for me. Here, take this. You can keep remains of Ranga's payment too, and take this as well. It was Hathor's. I've been holding on to it. And it's... okay. I suppose all now I can do is pray. Perhaps the gods will be kind. Alright, well. Oh, now the cats are sleeping together on the pillow. Loki, oddly enough, awake, but yeah. Just a cloak of protection we got out of that. Alright. Now we can go ahead and leave, and I believe... actually, I can show the ending of whatchamacallit. We can go if tonight we do end up completing all the stuff. Because after we turn these all in, Oh, actually, we should probably finish this off too. Which is another quest line we can do. So we're gonna go do that one really quick. Shouldn't take too long now that we completed everything. Actually should be a piece of cake. And then we can go into Console Hots thingy. But if we do actually finish it, we can go into the ending, see what happens if we don't do the endless paths. The ending for Kana, which I don't want.
The Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
And then after that I can go into the endless paths. Alright, so first of all, we're gonna go ahead quickly, rest, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the Battle of Yenwood Field, which we should now be able to handle with no problems at all. Because now we have everyone we've helped along the way get backing us up this time. And then, and then we'll go ahead and turn these in. I'll have a save beforehand we do that, and then we'll go from there. It's time, Marshal. Assemble the army and march. Oh wait, hold on. Let's talk about my army. The Marshal nods. What special allies do I have available? Hello, Odie. A squad of Aquabizers, several Crag Ogres, and elite Red Saren Pathfinders will join your archers. It's time! Assemble the army and march to Yenwood Field. Excellent. Morale is high and troops are eager for your glory. Give the order. Let's march. I think this time we can kill Gathman, who has been a real pain to us at the very early of the game. Mainly because he didn't want us to have this place. Down the Horde, it's time to finish this. We've already done this before, so I'm not going to read too much through it. Just going to read the new ones that happen here. Right. There's the Archmages we remember. Berserkers. Oh, and hello, Odie. And he wants me to shake the food bowl. Yep, one moment, Kitten Aggro. The game, and here we go. Bleak Walker Paladins. Yep, here we go. Study the... we need to deal with the battle mages first, last I checked. Sound, if I'm not mistaken, sound the charge for our ogre allies. The Crag Ogres charge. Charge the Gathman lies in a blood frenzy. Using their sides, many ogres leap over the enemy line, ignoring grievous wounds. While many fall, nearly a dozen reach the battle mages. A high-pitched scream permeates the din of battle. You see an unarmed ogre lift one of the mages overhead and rip him in two. Shortly after, the magical barrage against your army ceases. If I'm not mistaken, the Aquabizers take out the Berserkers. The dozens of Aquabizers. The Aquabizers quickly form a line of unleash a salvo of gunfire on the charging Berserkers. Bullets tear through their plate of armor and the Berserkers fall by the score. The Bleak Walkers. The Red Saren Pathfinders. The Red Saren Archers send volleys of arrows in the Bleak Walkers' rank. The precision of the archer shocks the heavy armor warriors and find the weak points. Alright, they're all dead too. Study the battlefield. The heavy losses on Gathman's troops have clearly left from morale. Alright. Let's go ahead and finish this. Yep, this one. You make for a figure of Cap Emmer, leading the charge in her dark armor. She kills one of Gathman's men in a well-aimed pistol shot before running through another with a gleaming rapier. She fells one after another, pausing briefly at a point to salute you with her sword and across the battlefield. Oh, his lieutenant turned on them and worked now on our side. The betrayal by the reinforcement breaks the will of Gathman's regular. They drop the sword and flee the battle in full route. Alyssa, Lord Gathman, strides through his carnage to elite guard accompanying him. The days can still be mine if I take your head. Come now, let me put you down like the dog you are. Here I am, and let's finish this. Come on, fellows. I think this time we actually have a better chance this time. Oh, I see that priest over there. Fellas, we need to go after that priest. And we should be done with this fight, and there we go, pretty soon. Why are you over there, buddy? Keep us up. And you should definitely... Oh, we have new things here. And I should also have those too. Sweet. Yeah, the avatar ability on Priest is broken even in the sequel. But anyway, let me go ahead and cast this on us. Never mind.
What?
It looks like Grieving Mother is dealing with some spicy stuff there. There we are. What that spell does is make sure they don't die. Oh, we have Gathman turning on his own troops. How nice. And Gathman's gone. Why the hell did the ogre just die over there? This guy left and we're done. Or these two left, we're done. And that's the battle. Lord Gathman lies dead before you, his army scattered, bloody and exhausted. Your remaining troops look to you, sword raised high in victory, chanting your name. Holding the hem of his robe as he steps over several bodies, Chancellor Warren approaches you. Although his face is pale, he looks as though he will be sick in any moment. He forces a smile. Lady Alyssa, while I'm grateful this dispute is finally over, it is regrettable that so many lives were lost in the process. Gathman should have just been reasonable from the start. We've been trying to do that, and look what happened. In any event, as the legal arbiter of El Badimar, I'm here to inform you that you've been declared the Thainu of Deerwood Caednua, and Caednua has been recognized as your domain. It shall forever be thus, and it will pass down to any descendants you may have in the future. Of course, now your claim has been upheld, you are expected to forward a small portion of any taxes to collect your rightful lord of El Badimar. Tell El Badimar I'm grateful for assistance, and I'll make sure his taxes are collected regularly. I've done all the work, I'll keep all the... Well, I don't think we want that. Excellent. I'll inform El Badimar that everything's in order. It appears my work is done. Feel free to visit the palace if... On second thought, I'll come with you. Yes, perhaps in a year or 3. Lady Alyssa, it's been an honor to serve you. I'll be making my way back to Gieran's Gasp. The Earl has some urgent business for me there, officially. Should you ever find yourself in the far north, feel free to call upon me. I love to trade war stories with you over a cup or two. Alright. And there we are. And apparently I've never done that. Oh, let's go ahead and take everything. That's actually not a bad ring. Yoink. Everything else, there we go. Thank you, Gathman, for the actual pretty decent ring there. We got this over here. It's the same ring, just with a different effect. Means you can take this one. Anyone else need a ring? Yes, you do. We'll go ahead and drop these into the bank as well. Anybody else need a looted? Yes, they do. Alright. Last up, we'll definitely be dropping back home. Taking a little rest. And then we'll meet Console Hot. The pseudo-lich sort of deal. Of Pillars of Eternity. And also one of the harder quest lines. So first,
Stones and the spirits in
rest.
this place have begun to heal.
And I should probably, before we jump into that, check that new loot we just got from that quest line. Is everything good here? You need to swap with Durance. There we are. Gonna quickly go into here, check that quest line thingy, and then go from there. And also, little Odie is looking outside with excitement and looking at all the critters. Aren't you, little Odin? Nice and happy on the little filing cabinet, aren't you, little guy? One of these days, I'll need to figure out the kitty camera. Alright. Wildling's feet, huh? Actually, that's good for Grieving Mother. Everything else, loot. Grieving Mother has something they could use. Very nice. Right, alright. And that was the reason I kind of went back there, so there we go. Anything else? Cool, alright.
You must.
Oh, nope. Looks like Odin just wanted to say hi to chat before going back on his little pillow. Or back on my pillow. Which is now his pillow.
Better indeed.
No, he wants to have a look. Silly kitty cat. Alright. Now it is time we deal with Console Hot. Which is in Cragholt Bluffs. Now this guy I've only met back in Pillars of Eternity 2 because I don't think I've ever done that. I'm going to lay the pointer out just in case Odin being a little troublemaker to poor Loki. Or bullying him. There we are. Quick saving, because depending on how we go with this entrance, we might die.
Stop there. Where do you think you're going?
Mind you, Console Hot was introduced with the DLC.
This area is under the control of the Torn Bannerman. Anyone else wanders in, they're not leaving again.
What is going on here?
For starters, I've got orders to put a sword through your gut if you don't turn around and run back home.
You do realize you're speaking to the Lady of Cadnua.
Wait, Cadnua. You mean you're the one everyone's talking about? Saving orphans, fighting off bandits, all that?
Ask one of the dozens, you can find us just about anywhere.
Look, hang on a second. Let's not get too...
Enough! The commander said no exceptions. I'm not ending up on a pike because this dog has you pissing your trousers.
Sorry, milady. I'm sure the commander will take good care of Cadnua for you.
Well, let's see how we handle these guys.
Beyond sight.
Love. Love.
Well, let's go after you. Back after you. Well, it looks like we'll be handling this right, so it looks like we're the, give or take, the right level we need to be. I think Console Hall will be fine. Well, hopefully. Don't know about the boss fight. Not what we wanted. We want this. Did not appreciate my presence. Right, got it.
Nice and slow.
A
I
drunken
shall do
Orlon.
as you ask.
A sleeping Orlan lies atop a filthy bedroll several paces from you. Snoring loudly, a large key rests on top of his chest, tied to a leather thong around his neck. His left hand loosely holds an empty tankard. Quietly approaches Orlan. Grieving mother, she probably has the highest stealth. Well, his eyes shifting back up and forth out under half-closed lids. His gaze settled upon the grieving mother's shadow figure crouched beneath the waning moon. One more round with the armor, please. Lowering himself, back in the bedroll, he rolls aside, cradling his mug like a child's doll. Then a few heartbeats, take the key. Grieving mother carefully removes the leather thong from the Orlan's neck, maneuvering around it, a sleeping man's large ear. Oh, that was easy. That is it. Right. Oh, and we got the gunslinger. And we have to kill you anyway. Okay. Well. Alright then. Well, we have to kill the Orlan anyway, it looks like, so that was kind of tedious.
Like an adherent to go down.
Come on,
Guess it's
Valentina, hang in there.
Okay, I guess don't mess with the drunken Orlan is what I'm seeing here.
Let's go.
Been learned, apparently.
Did it just get quieter?
Oh, hey there. Yep, we're doing the Siege of Crackled, and I'm already dead now. Jesus. Oh, you're finally dead. Uh-huh. The Crackhold. Luckily, it looks like Adir's our lone survivor, so that's a plus. Definitely gonna need a rest after this. But welcome to the chat, I'm RI6. Hope whatchamacallit, your side is going well. Adir, attack, please. You're just standing there. Uh-huh. But I do plan to do it before we jump into the finales and stuff. Clearly, has seen how the drunken monk literally killed all of us. There we are. Thank God.
Laying low.
We probably need a rest after that, fellas. Alright, let's go ahead and yoink the stuff. We should probably be sneaking.
Be constant.
Alright, the fun part is trying to not die in here. And more berserkers, but what else? A soldier and a berserker. And a war priest. Nope, we have more. After the war priest. Oh, there's a lot over here. Let me see. Can you cast something on us?
Yeah?
I am going to actually cast this on me.
Yeah?
And that'll probably help us out, casting this.
The wheel.
And Green Mother's out. A deer over there, buddy. Please don't die. Must be level 80. They feel like they're level 80, that's for certain. Hence why I'm trying to put that avatar form on me so I can at least have a chance.
Huh?
But I really gotta play this one safe. Let me see. And how Durant isn't dead is a surprise to me. There we are. After those two. Oh, my holy fire is still going off over there. But yeah, they definitely feel like they're level freaking 80. It was a rough start, but Durant and Pelagina are out. I'm almost dead. But I think we'll be okay. If I was playing on any harder difficulty than what I'm doing now, this would be a lot harder. Right now we're on the easy difficulty because, whatchamacallit. I actually do suck at Pillars of Eternity 1, not gonna lie. Still love the game though. But there is certainly, I am not gonna ever be able to do Path of the Damned. Alright, let's go ahead. Oh, you guys still need to sleep.
Light, flame, and sound.
Quick save in here.
Ourselves.
Just gonna see what's up ahead. Alright, we can probably rest. Stealth in daytime, this should go fine. We don't have to fight everyone. No, but we have to fight that, though. You don't have to fight everyone. Fight someone who just randomly waltzed over here.
Let's go.
More trying to do in the choosing your own battle fight here.
Slowly now.
There's another camp, it looks like, over here. Saving again. I also realize this is probably the hardest quest we'll be doing. Let's see. Okay, we might be getting away in, hopefully. Marksman over there. Anything else in here? See if there's anything else over here, maybe. Just trying to see if there's another entrance up, potentially. Nope. Nope. Alright. Then, quick saving. Yeah, I know you're over there. Is there a way? A marksman over there. Infirmary, a war priest over there. Berserker and soldier over there, okay. Yeah, see the war priest already, game. Hopefully if you're staying... Nope, we have to take out the war priest. Oh, it's the brawler. Buddy. Let me see here. Get after that brawler quickly now. Oh boy, this is not gonna be fun. Boy. And let us see. This may hurt us, but this will hurt them too. Let me see what else I got. Well, I'm out. And Aloth over here, buddy. Oh, critically crap. Nope, you're dead. What is going on with that guy over there? Okay, I've never seen that
Your
before.
thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
I'm ready.
Actually, no, it's not gonna help us. That will help us out, though.
Did it just get quieter?
Yeah, I think this one we're dying in this part.
Come on, Palatine.
I bring your end.
Attack!
Oh, it's one of those again. Yep, we're
I
dead.
could have done something.
Unless somehow a deer can take on all these guys. Let's see, Gadir, can you do this? No.
Attack!
I mean, he's not dying. A deer, how are you freaking tank? Well, then again, this is a deer, so... Freaking a deer.
Attack!
Into the fray!
Somehow a deer is the only one alive still. He's not going to be for long, though. So this place is definitely a death sentence. Yeah, we're going to reload, though. That spot is definitely a death sentence. That's going to be a hard part. Alright. Unless there's a different path we can go. Yeah, going through all the camp, though, I think pulling this group would probably be the better idea. Hopefully it doesn't pull the whole group, though. Pull them over. There we are. We got Sergeant. We got someone else over there. Saw someone else over there. There you are.
Attack!
A deer, buddy. Knock that priest down.
Damn it! We gotta take better care of Aloth.
I'm not surprised they focus on Aloth, though. Middle Drakes, go after that Pyromancer. Alright, War Priest on our side temporarily. And now they're focusing on Durance over here. Give us some of that blessing, buddy. No, just the worms, we're fine. And I am going to see about giving that to us. There we are.
Hey. I bring.
And hold on. Am I winning? Maybe. This is one of the harder quest lines in this, so this is probably maybe we're winning. So we'll see how this goes. We already lost one of them out.
Attack!
Actually, it looks like we might be winning. You need to go, Pyromancer. And I should probably cast heal on us. And get you guys up. While they're focusing on you two over there. Go after the Sergeant. But yeah, this is by technicality one of the harder quest lines in here. And we're probably gonna go ahead and get a lot of stuff. Wayne, of course. I hope so. Yadir is immortal. With the build I got from right now, yeah. I love that Adir has that freaking armor. Thank you, Adir, for being our wonderful tank. I mean, he's way better at handling stuff than our current group, so I'll give him that. And Aloth just okay, thank you, Aloth. That was actually not a bad idea. Alyssa, don't hurt our own team, please.
Be cautious.
And we're definitely gonna need a rest again after that. Rest and rest. Is it gonna be...
They shall see nothing while I see much.
This is going to be hard because we're going to have to do a lot of rest. But hopefully we won't have to fight the other group going by that. Let me check my formation just to make sure. Okay, we're good. Quick save. Because we want to play this one safe. And luckily for saves, we can also save scum. Why are there green oh no.
Hold! She's got this far. I ought to have a look at her at least.
Okay.
Commander Ballerin, leader of the Torn Bannermen. You've been a right pain in the balls, whoever you are. What do I call you?
Well met, Commander. My name is Alyssa.
Leagues from the city, and here's a civil tongue. Good woman.
I hope that's not a brawler up there.
I've lost a lot of fucking men out there. Consul Hot's one thing, but why are you here cutting down my soldiers?
I mean, your soldiers want to kill me.
I figure I can guess, but please, let's hear it from the woman herself.
Your mercenaries attacked me without cause.
My men had orders to warn off any intruders, without unnecessary bloodshed. Every one of them knows I expect my commands followed to the fucking letter. And God's help the man that slips. No, I'd say you're here for the same reason as the rest of us. A powerful artifact, hidden within the keep.
You're not
That's
gonna...
bait to tempt any beast.
You're not gonna talk about your men just wanting to just kill us. Got it, okay.
But the artifact is ours. Whoever set their tongue to wagging about it, they did you a great wrong. Nobody comes into our camp and lives. Think that's about the end of it. You
Wait,
ready? I'll make it quick for you.
I have some questions before we begin.
Suppose there's no harm in that. I don't promise I'll answer.
What do you know about this artifact?
Only that the phylactery's worth a fucking fortune. More than just your usual piece of Anguithan history, I mean.
Well, now we're getting the lore from them. Thanks, buddy. At least we'll get some lore before we fight. We'll probably die.
No idea what it does. Don't much care.
He's
Our
not in a
employer
rush to
wants
kill
it
you.
Found.
Yep.
Delivering it's gonna see us paid enough coin to buy one of the republics.
Which means he's probably gonna also be a hard fight. Anyway, how goes the siege?
After tactical advice, was going well enough at first. But the moment we cracked open the outer wall, Consul Hot's pets started clawing their way out of the ruins. Caught the first wave off guard, and carved them to gobbets. We've pressed them back to the keep for the time being, but it's delayed our victory. Once the reinforcements arrive, we will storm the keep in force. It's just a matter of time. Could prop your corpse up somewhere after. You could scare off the looters.
What were these creatures?
Dead men, walking and fighting like the living. They've armor thick enough to foul our arrows, and they can conjure spells to burn a man alive. At night, you can see them on the bluff, like a line of torches, their eyes burning. They don't come down into our camp. They wait up there for us to come to them.
And what of Consul Hot? Does he live?
Good question. No one's got a clear sense of that. We haven't seen him on the field of battle. The old fuck may have gotten himself eaten by the dead men. He could be controlling them. Or the first volley of stones left him crushed under his own keep. Won't know until we get in there and see for ourselves.
And who do you work for?
Someone without much love for Consul Hot, huh? Let's just say they have a lot of coin to throw around, and high standards. Thing is, discretion's included in the service.
Nope.
You'll just have to make do with me.
We don't have to be enemies, you know. I could help you.
You slaughter my fucking men and then come begging after work? They'd have my guts for bowstrings if I took you on, and I deserve it. You came ready to kill. Don't lose your nerve now.
Well, we're gonna fight either way. We can't do the old talk 'em down trick.
I'll give Consul Hot your regards.
Alright, now the actual hard fight. A deer... wait, hold on. Soldier, gunslinger, berserker, soldier... Oh, thank God they do not have a freaking brawler.
What?
Alright, Durance, buff us up. Yeah, never mind, that's fine. Over here.
What?
And... A good question indeed. I think I know what the item is, only because I've encountered it back in at another point, and that's all I'm gonna say there. I don't want to give away, but anyway. And I need to heal them up because they're gonna. Never mind, Green Mother's out. You can cast yours too. Just load them up with Holy Fire. But I think I know what the item is. We'll get the answer probably when we get inside from Console Hot. But the funny thing is, I actually haven't done this quest because back in the day of my first character, I was banging my head out how difficult this one was. Oh, it looks like we killed them, by the way. Go ahead and get Grieving Mother up. There we are. And Pelagine is out.
Let's go.
Definitely gonna need a rest after this, though, again. But hopefully this scatters them so we can actually get some camping supplies. Then what's left is this fella. Oh, hey Harpy, how's it going? Well, there we are. We're doing the Console Hot quest. You're still alive? I thought we killed you. How are you still living, weird soldier? There we go. Jesus. The only one who's supposed to be immortal is a deer. The golden... Holy crap, that armor. I'm kinda tempted to put that on. Can't sleep, tooth pain. Oh no, Harpy. Alyssa, take that armor to examine. Is that anything else? I hope your tooth pain gets a lead. Have you seen a dentist, or is that after the dentist, Harpy? Out of curiosity. Alright, hold on. I need to look at this armor. Compare. Or element, no. Yeah, I think the golden scales might be better, actually. We'll see how that goes, though. I'm gonna drop this back into the stash for now. But I'm gonna step away really quick for the bathroom after all that fighting, so just a moment. And we're back. Alright. Saving here, or resting here, saving, and then we'll go back up there. Hopefully.
They shall see nothing while I see much.
Hopefully, we'll be, Paladina, come on, move. There we are.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen
There we
for
go.
them.
Well, judging by that, I think we're going to be going to see Console Hot. And we only have 2 camping supplies. Oh, ghoul. Okay.
Something here calls to me.
Thank you, Grieving Mother. Please take care of that. We're probably not going to be able to disarm that, are we? Right. Adir, you want to be the immortal guy who can just walk through fire? You're, Oh, okay then. Never mind then.
Let's go.
Alright then, that's a hell of a trap.
Navarro. Beyond.
And we have an ad incoming, but anyway. Let's take care of these ghouls.
Navarro.
Let's let a deer do the trap. It's a big enough trap that hits everyone. And also, probably going through the front entrance is probably a bad idea. Just a thought. Holy crap, good job, a deer. Fear Aurora. Holy crap. Oh, good job, a deer, for finally getting that shield all mastered out.
Hey. Aye?
I'm gonna wonder
Thoughts
about
will
something.
Be as silent as my feet.
Is there a no? No, there isn't. Nope. Looks like we have to go through the whatchamacallits. Front door. Wonderful. There's gonna be undoubtedly be another trap. Ancient Death Guard. Oh yeah. This is how powerful Council Hot is. He can bring up he even has Death Guards in his rank. You know, the guy we just fought earlier. Who we kind of was a pushover. This guy is not a pushover though. Clearly has he knocked everyone down except for a deer.
Love.
Oh yeah, that's right. We also have Paladina who can just one-shot them too.
Beyond. Let's.
You two are still down over there.
Beyond. See.
There you guys go. I don't think whatever you're doing there, Green Mother's gonna help us though. Alright. Just a bone.
Secrets whisper here. I shall listen for them.
Take another quick save, because, yep, this is difficult. Oh no, ghoul. Another ghoul. One of these pathways might be the way. Or we can just slip up here, maybe. Nope, nothing up there. Another Death Guard incoming.
Lava.
Don't even
Lava. Thoughts.
Alright, gonna pop that. You can pop that on us. That's fine. Aloth over here. I think your Torrent of Fire is also fine, even though it's gonna hurt all of us.
Hey.
A deer, you need to focus on that. And I'm casting that. We should probably also Holy Fire again, because an old Holy Fire seems to be the way to go. And you got paralyzed. Well, hopefully I can still cast this.
No, you.
It's gonna hurt us like hell, but it will help us out.
Hey.
Doubt that's gonna work on these guys. These are undead. And then you'll cast your Holy Fire. Or don't. You probably should be swapping off crowd control for this and going to damage. And your damage, yep. Holy Fire is really broken on Priest, not gonna lie. But it hurts us in return, so we gotta get out of that. Is it over? Yes, it is, and we badly need a rest. I might actually have to go step out of this area just to refill our camping supplies. Alright, we're gonna have to sneak back out to go ahead and get our camping supplies. At least we know the way out, and I don't think all of them are gone, so we're gonna have to do this all over again. And by that, I mean we're gonna have to sneak back our way up here without getting them on us. If I'm not mistaken, this is a safe way. So we're gonna head back to Seinu, get some camping supplies from our general merchant, and get the heck back here. Mostly because I want to actually make sure we have a thriving chance for the hard fights coming forward. I think this was a safe path. Over here was a safe path. I don't think the Horn Bannermen leave after you killed the commander, so I'm not taking my chances with that. And if they do, I'd be surprised. Yep, judging by that noise I'm hearing, they're still here. Alright, back to Kainua, really quick, grab some camping supplies, and go back to where we left off. And probably rest at Kainua too, and then we're good to go. Because the bonuses of this place is really darn good.
Looks a little healthier than before.
Did we also fully upgrade this place too? Yes, we did, and we also apparently have some fellows we lost in that fight before. One quick moment. Wondering what was going on here. Oh, alright, we're good. Did we also upgrade everything? No, we actually have not. We should probably finish with upgrades now that we don't have to deal with too much, but anyway. Over here, grab our Gradual Merchant, go from there. Resume where we left off. And who knows, if we're lucky enough, we'll get that done tonight. You over here, buddy? What do you got for me? Oh, not what I wanted. That too. Yep, thank you for the camping supplies. And I'm gonna go drop those in the bank, because it's always good to have more of those in situations that call for them.
This
Rest.
place, as beautiful as it can be with the absence of children.
Alright, and then we'll go back to fighting them over there. Back to Cragholt Bluffs. Sneaky sneak time. I should have put stealth, but you know what? It's fine. We'll be fine without the stealth. I say that, and having to go into many fights before. Anyway. A hero from the what now? Interesting. Odd timing of that, but we don't have time for that. We'll come to them hopefully after we're done with this. I don't think I've ever had that prestigious visitor in my first playthrough at all, so that's going to be interesting. Or if I have, I definitely forgot. I'm not going to lie, I kind of did rush my first playthrough to get into the sequel. And I'm going way too close over there. We can clearly see for the achievements sound effects we've been getting about this playthrough, some things I missed out on. More appreciation for the series, though. Be fun to meet Console Hot, though. But yeah, the phylactery is a very interesting item, is all I'm gonna say. Doubt there's an entrance over there. There might be loot, but we just want to get inside. Hello, Loki Lokes. Let me see. We looked over there. We already got these guys taken care of. At least you guys don't respawn, so that's a freaking rock and a poor dude. Alright. Wait, there was loot on you, wasn't there? And another death guard of all... More death... I think I know where the entrance is. Oh, here's a good look at the death guards. Kind of look like godless with very flamey eyes.
Lavar.
2 for 2, huh? This is gonna be hard because there's 2 of them.
What?
Yield us, please. Interdict them.
Yeah?
And you over here. You work with that. I'm going to cast this again, because that seems to work effectively on them. What are you doing over there, Death Guard? I mean, it hurts us, but it hurts them too. And you over here, cast yours too. You are. I am just unloading these guys with nothing but pain and suffering, and also killing us in the time. One down. Despite everything going on, we got one down. These buggers are tankier than Rhetoric, that's for certain. One could say Rhetoric really missed out on being more powerful than these guys. Because literally, Pelagina just smited his ass. Is what happened earlier. Now the rest.
Sure, be cautious.
Guys, don't go too fast. Yep, this is the entrance. I'm going to save. Definitely looks like an entrance unless there's another... Nope. Straight ahead. Alright. Progress. We did it. We've got inside Trackhold at least. Quick saving again though. Phew. Spicy fights. Probably one of the harder ones I've fought in a while. And this. I guess there's a reason most of the, whatchamacallit, wiki and guides usually say save this for when you're in the endgame. And what the hell is that? Thrall Assassin. I don't have... Wait. The Earl collected... Oh, right. Now because we have that. Hey, we got a lot of gold, though. What is this? Lover's Light. Okay. The shelves of this bookcase overflow with books, loose pages, and miscellaneous artifacts. Many of the spines you can see are scrawled in indecipherable glyphs, and more completely blank. A proper search of this mess would probably take hours. Near the back of one shelf, you find a tome covered in strange symbols. It doesn't look like much at first, but you eventually recognize the symbols of incantations of a book and a grimoire. Hours of searching leave your back aching and your eyes sore. You don't find anything else, just a grimoire. Are we tired after that? Okay, good.
They shall see nothing while I see much.
Anything else? Okay. We're gonna go ahead, set that quest line. You can do it. Quick saving after that. And let's see what this fella wants. You're probably gonna want to kill us, aren't you? A man totters toward you as if drunk. He stops a few feet in front of you and looks at a point over your shoulder with wise, glazed eyes. Tynos must speak with you, elf. Come, come. Alright. And what's this grimoire we got? Here, Aloth. Let's see if we can learn some new spells. Sure. Iron Skin never hurts to have. Crackling Bolt never hurts to have. And in case he goes into something else, always good to have. One moment, Aloth. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, where should we find here? Okay. Let's go follow this guy, I guess. Well, we'll go follow him in a moment. There might be loot over here. Excuse me? Okay.
Watch it! Distract me again and you're like to lose an eye.
I'm surprised I'm allowed to wander so freely.
If Console Hot didn't want you here, you'd have known it the moment you came down those stairs. And then you'd be dead. If you were lucky. Need something? I'm still busy here.
Aren't you concerned about the siege outside?
Console Hot hasn't even bothered to come out of his study since the attack started, so why should I worry?
What are you doing?
Cataloging weights, centers of gravity. Controlling a 3.5-foot blade in the air is harder than it looks.
Wonderful. Tell me about Console Hot.
He's not someone you want to cross. Or disappoint. You know, I really should get back to work.
Who else is in Crackhold?
Aside from me, there are 3 other apprentices working on their own projects. I don't know anything about Sobel or Peldon, but stay away from Tanos, the Vithrak. There's something about him I don't trust.
Bye. I'm gonna go follow that guy who wanted to take us to Tanos. Excuse me? Oh, it's just one of the floaty skulls. Okay. Who else? The Algul. Peldon, hey buddy. The laboratory reeks of rotting flesh, but the elf doesn't seem to notice. He's busy writing notes into a small book. He doesn't even look up at you as you approach, but he frowns when your shadow falls across his page.
Stand back, ghoul. I'll summon you when I have need of you.
Excuse me? He finally looks up at you, startled and irritated.
Effigy's eyes. Who are you?
He takes his head and wave a hand, nearly grazing you with his pen.
I don't have time for this. Get out of here and leave me to my work, all right?
These ghouls are different, more docile and less rotten.
I should hope so. I've been trying to stabilize them, prevent them from decaying further. Of course, the process is not yet complete.
Can you tell me anything about Console Hot? Glances up at you and shoot a suspicious glare.
If you've never studied his repertoire of spellwork, never read of his accomplishments in Maester Albena's histories of modern magic, and somehow missed the small army he's held back outside, then no, I don't know what to tell you. Except that he's a powerful wizard with little patience.
What do you know of Crackhold?
Why must you bother me with such inane questions? Go interrupt one of the other apprentices. Their time is much less valuable than mine.
Alright then, Peldon. Well, let's go ahead and find Vithrak. I think Vithrak might be over here? Might be, going by the webs. I think that the whatchamacallit fellow might be out here. What is in here? I'm gonna quick save. Just given the amount of bodies, tells me this place does not look... Yep, death guards. Why am I not surprised? Actually, how many death... Okay, you're gonna come down and kill me anyway. Alright then. Jesus. Well, at least you got stunned in return. See what's over here. Regrets were made the instant we came over here. And hopefully we won't need to be doing more random rays of holy fire on these guys. Yeah, freaking death guards. Grants, heal us up, please. Unless I swiping you to range is actually a good idea, though. Dead. Finally. Freaking death guards. Alright.
Keeping an eye out.
Apparently there's death guards in here. Yep. A void seer. What is going on in here? Why are these in here? I don't like whatever that is. Excuse me, but what the hell? Is that a skeleton with a steel spine? You would knock that one down, though? Yes, you can. You over here. Whatever that thing is, it is very tanky. Olaf, can you get that void seer? Thank you. I was just off exploring and then I found this. I was not expecting whatever this is. Whatever the case is, it's freaking tanky and tough as hell. And it just knocked out Groovy Mother again. Now it's dead. Thank you, Olaf. That fudge? Well. Alright then. What now? Why? Okay.
Slowly now.
Why am I suddenly getting attacked by ghosts and spirits? Alright, I guess this is just another entrance we could have went through. So this was another entrance I guess we could have taken at some point?
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
I guess? Man, all I'm trying to find is that... whatchamacallit? Where are you? Tanos, yeah, greeted by Tanos. We're trying to find Tanos, and it looks like we found anything but Tanos. What in the hell is this? Quick save. You see no keyhole, but yet a voice booms from the other side. Almost as if the speaker were standing right in front of you. Your master awaits a worthy okay, well this is Council Hot's door, apparently. At least we found where Council Hot is, but we want to see Vanos. The Council Hot's in here, makes sense he's in there. I'm going to assume Vanos is somewhere in this area then. There they are. Sable. The dwarf... oh, it's more of them. The dwarf whirls to face to see you, her face and throat are twisted with fresh scar tissue. Her remaining narrow eye narrows as she assesses you. Out. What happened to you? Alright, I'm going. I guess don't go in that room. Oh, I think maybe this is where it is. Tanos! The Vithrak turns to you, clicking its mandibles with long, clawed fingers together. The creature floats above you, above the ground, and sways. Just as it looks like it's going to leap at you, you hear a voice in your head. Like a mind flayer. Not a mind flayer. Elf Beast, come, yes? Most pleased is Tanos. Not apprentice, no. Elf Beast is something else. No camp smell, not like warrior hive above, no. If not apprentice, not warrior drone, then maybe Elf Beast is an ally, yes? Who are all these people with you? Servants, guards, useful tools. What are you doing here? Making spells, spell to please master, see? Much work to be done, yes, yes, but control spell will please master greatly. You think maybe we can help each other? With Key, with apprentice rivals. Tanos works hard for Manos, but other apprentice nasty beast want to be master's favorite, want to kill Tanos. Tell me about this Key. Key is words, is knowledge. Master gives key part to each apprentice, says cleverest, strongest apprentice take all key parts. But Elpies take key parts from other apprentice rivals, yes? Then Tanos give final key part. Tanos is the cleverest apprentice, yes? Or no, for after Elfbeast sees master, then Tanos become master, and then become new favorite. What do you want me to do for you? Kill apprentice rivals, of course. Tanos knows. Elfie's come to see Master. But Master has door, and door wants keys. I'll, keep that in mind. Let's talk about something else. How do you know why I'm here? Master's greatest place, greatest of wishes. What else would Elfie seek? Uh-huh. Right. So they all want to kill each other is what I'm hearing here. Alright. Well, we can see about if we can actually instigate them all to kill each other instead of killing us. I wonder. Alright, you were that fella. You were the one who wasn't that
Need
asshole.
something? I'm still busy here.
Hold on. Sabine. You were the only one who didn't want to kill us on
Need
first
something?
sight.
I'm still busy here.
I'm here to take a piece of your key.
That filthy spider put you up to this? He's using you, you know. Thinks he can control you like one of his mindless puppets. Tell you what, you help me instead, and I'll give you whatever he's offered, plus a little extra. Deal?
Whatever they want help with.
Good. Come back when you've got the other pieces of the key.
Alright. Let's see what's going on. The other guy in here that isn't going to kill us on first sight. Cool guy. Alright, Peldon, what about you? Maybe we can get you guys to fight each other.
Your thoughts must flow deep.
Now is not the time.
I want your portion of the key. He looked up at you, his cheeks flushed and his eyes wide and wounded.
Has my progress been too slow? Did Consul Hot send you to... No matter.
He snapped his book chuck and raised his hand and contested outraged his lips. Oh, so you just want to fight. You know, I could also just do something else here. If that's the case, and you can just want to fight me, I have a better idea in that case. Looks like I can get them to fight each other, and I don't have to do anything, it looks like.
Now is not the time.
Thanos wants you dead.
And that hopeless fraud had to send you to waste my time, Fine.
Snaps. Oh, we're gonna fight you anyway. It didn't matter in the end. Well, time to get rid of your vessels. What in the cinnamon toast? Right, alright then. Eldon, what in the hell? Oh, we made you our guy now. Get rid of his woolies. Actually, Alyssa, you should probably swap over to the other weapon, because that'll help get rid of these guys. This is why I still run that freaking hammer. A good wizard, Peldon's Grimoire. Ooh, that can go to Alof. Oops, not that. That can go to Alof. Peldon's note. Ouch, looks like Council Hot's really a jerk. Mortal protection, you probably need that. And everything else is kind of trash. Overseen. A necklace of fireballs. Well, no, that's... Did I just give it all to Alof? Yes, I did. Probably a good one for you. Alright. Going to go ahead and yoink these spells from him. That's pretty much all we can gain out of that, huh? Alright. Well, gonna take everything else.
I shall do as you ask. Right.
Right, so I guess... Let me see who else we can deal with. I guess we'll take over to this fella over here then and see what they can do with them. Alright, hey Rookie.
Need something? I'm still busy here.
I found a part of the key to Council House chambers.
That's a good start. Let me know when you found the rest and I'll give you my piece.
I'm going to assume you're not going to give me the piece, are you? Let's find out. I have a funny feeling. Well, here's this fella again. You're probably one of the other guys we need to take care of with all those maguses. Panos may be a deal to get a part of your key. Maybe you can make me a better deal. She utters a choking mangled laugh and raises her grimoire. Well... kind of expected that to happen. Alright. Luckily we're in a perfect position to put them all in this area. Elgina. Oh, that's not you. There you are.
What?
And you are going to cast that on us.
Thoughts must flow deep.
So we already got that casting. You're casting that. And hold on. You already cast that thingy. Hold on. Anything else? That would probably help out. Go ahead and blow your freaking shield on them, and that didn't do a thing. Wonderful. And cast yours too. Ouch.
Don't even.
Guys, you're getting stuck against each other again.
The warrior's soul is quiet. They both slumber.
These steel spine maguses, though, let me tell you. They are vessels, though. Alright, a deer here, or buddy over here. Let's see if you can actually resurrect Paladin at least. Is there anything I can do for the rest of them? We're kind of all trapped over here, though. Which makes this one rough.
Don't even.
I fear we've lost.
And luckily we have two priests.
Damn it.
And a mortal Adir there helping us out. Hopefully you guys also don't all die in the next minute, though. Oh, there we are. Oh, I was gonna try and drop that somewhere. Geez, these steel maguses, though, are probably the hardest part. But at least we have tanky Adir here.
Hey.
See, what else can I cast in this situation?
Lavaru, beyond seeking.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Frostral. Give me a moment to give you a shout out. Right now, we are just dealing with a hard boss fight, but I hope your stream went well, Frostral. Let me go ahead and give you a shout out. Oh, and we got the Monkey Island theme. Oh, you were playing Oddworld. How'd the stream go for you? And if you have to do any post-stream stuff, feel free. Thank you for joining in for the stream. We are just dealing with, whatchamacallit, the Siege of Cragholt, and we are now working on getting all the wizards against each other. But the thing is, they also want to kill me too. But on that note though, if you haven't already followed Frostral, I'll highly suggest it. I did enjoy your Frostral's Doom 3 series, and I do highly suggest checking them out.
Worthen, raw.
We are, and then we'll take care of you, Sable, and I think we're good.
Lavaru, beyond.
Hopefully we didn't literally just lose someone, like, literally. But Aloth is looking kinda dead.
Almost.
Oh, hey, very nice. And we just got... Holy crap, that weapon just showcasing to be really broken. Another book for Aloth. What else? Praise of Deflection. Book of Minor Missiles. I made a CEO broke by forcing him to donate to a GoFundMe. Damn. Claps to that one. That is very nice. What's in this? Sable's note. Okay. Very, very nice, Prospero. We're also taking all these wizard stuff to boost our boy Aloth over here, too. Since we kind of do have a lot of money to help him out. There we are. I mean, how many spells do you have in your book now, Aloth? Jeez. There we are. Alright, so after that fight, we sorely, and I mean sorely need to rest. Aloth's going to die if we don't.
I shall do as you ask.
Like, literally. Liquid metal, oh boy, that's fun. Alright, time to rest. And how are we doing over here at our castle? I'm going to... That's going to be 7 days, 2 days. I wonder if we can get back to our place in time. Oh my jeez. What in this? What the fudge? Or what the fuck? I should really be saying, because good god, how many skeletons do you need?
Let's go.
Yes, don't go into skeleton cage. Alright. That is a lot of skeletons. More canvas supplies, always nice. Alright, that's another one taken down. I guess now we take care of Ithrock, and more than likely get betrayed by that weapon wielder fella. Hey buddy, I'm here to fight you, Thanos. Actually, that is a lot. Thanos? I found a strange note with the other apprentices. Yes, key parts for the master door. Find all key parts from on one end, I also do... Something else makes me compelled that I actually want to trust the Ithrock here. So, I'm gonna try something here. I also don't want to fight all that. But let's try something here before I'm probably gonna fight all that. Hey, Urki.
Need something? I'm still busy here.
I'm here for your key piece.
That filthy spider, tell you what.
No deal. Actually, you take care of the animated weapons and they're probably useless.
Hey.
I'm ready.
Good god, they are killing us, actually.
Huh? A voice falls.
That's it!
Okay, we got the animated weapons out of the way. How many
Yeah?
duplicates are you gonna summon? Durans, please get out. There we are. Now we have to take care of the duplicates apparently too. I do have a funny feeling we will be fighting the Vithrak. Guys, we don't want to befriend the duplicate, we want to kill the duplicate. There we are. It's fine, Durans, we don't have to do any more. Ring of Protection. Ooh, that's actually pretty decent for you. Another grimoire. This one is probably going to go to Aloth again. Aloth, you're just getting nothing but grimoires. Ring, what one is that? Ring of Fortitude. Let me see here. Actually worse than his other ring. There we are.
I shall do as you ask.
Oh, can't get that one open. Alright, I guess now we'll deal with the Vithrak last. After yet again another rest. Alright, I have a feeling this guy is definitely gonna betray us at the end. I have the key parts from the other apprentices. Elf beast dealt with other pupils, no? Clever beast indeed. Take final Okay. Come with me, Tanos. No, Tanos must stay, finish spell. Much work still, yes. Alright. I am... Huh.
I shall do as you ask.
I guess kill these guys first. We're gonna rob the mage too before we do anything. There we are. Take his stuff before we leave. And confront him, who is probably gonna be a hard fight. Of course, the trap. And before all of this is trapped.
I shall do as you ask. I shall do as you ask. What you ask is done.
I am unsurprised at the trap there. The last tower. Ooh, actually that's a good shield for a deer. And you get an outer beetle, so that can go to Pelagina for an outer beetle. Pelagina now has an outer beetle summon. Actually, no, you don't need that shield. Oops. The last tower, huh? Compared to the shield I do have. Probably because we're in combat. Let's get out of there, guys. There we are. Let us see here. Actually, that's probably a better shield. Okay, we'll drop that into there then. Anything else? And that's always nice to have. Let's check your grimoire. I'll find there. There we are. Now that's the fun part about the wizards is you can load them up with that stuff. Quick save because I have no idea what to expect from Console Hot. Alright, Console Hot, we got all your keys. I'm ready to see Console Hot.
First, you shall prove your merit. A wizard must protect himself
from the arcane and the mundane, from spellcaster and soldier alike.
Barrier spells.
Return to the lessons I have given you and your fellows before.
Alright, looks like I need to check the notes then. Stable, it gives pride. For you, I understand nothing. Body to shell, okay. Spell work. Thanos. Warded mind. Okay, warded mind here. What else is here? And this is Iraqi's. And your body is shell. Okay, we'll see how this goes. That's what I'm trying to do.
A wizard must protect himself.
A warded mind.
You have learned well. But a wizard must also defend against his own deficiencies.
Pride, I believe it is.
Lest he fall to them. Many fall by overestimating their own power. Yet for the wizard who understands the nature of magic, power is nearly limitless.
Malleability.
Yes, though few will ever grow skilled enough to wield it well. One test of your understanding remains. What is a wizard's true foe?
Scarcity of knowledge.
Return to the
Hold on. Did we miss something in those notes? At least his door's not attacking us. Body of shell. I think we need the note from the other guy at the last. Which means we do have to fight Vithrock at the end of it. Hold on. Or we can talk to him. Maybe they'll give us the answer. Or them, I should say. Let's see if they can give us the answer. Thanos? Thanos, I need the note. Got it. Where's your note, Thanos? Right? Alright, I guess we'll try again. We know the answers, though. So it's not scarcity of knowledge. Shocker.
A wizard must protect you.
Ordered mind, pride,
yet for
malleability,
one test of your
ambition of rivals.
Return to the
Alright, not ambitions of rivals.
A wizard, you have but a wizard, many, yet for the yet one test of
Mortality.
you may proceed.
Shockingly, it was mortality. Alright. And we're tired, it looks like. Critical fatigue. No, we're not going in there with that. And thanks, Aedra Pillars, for deciding to show up during that nap. One day, we're not going to be able to do this. Damn it. South curtain wall got hit. Alright. Hello. Oh, good God, Consulate. And if we already look at him, that's definitely undead over there. And every one of those enemies we just fought outside. Consulate, I hope you don't mind. I am just going to go over... Oh. An emancipated figure hunches over a stack of books. As you enter the room, it rises and you feel as though you can see each rib and vertebrae shift into place beneath the palm film of flesh. It turns, twisty, wasted skin and tendons around its bones. Two eyes burn from its angular, shrunken face.
You have the soul of one who is always restless, always searching. I wonder, is that what brought you to me?
How do you know who I am? A dry cloak of laughter rumbles from the Lich's throat. I have poured my life into a phylactery waiting for one such as you. It's what you are that interests me.
Spells are fueled by ambient essence in the ether. A miserly trickle of energy that leaks from the wheel. Because the medium is so poor, a wizard must normally focus his efforts on the runes and incantations that channel it. But imagine what could be done with a more powerful source of essence.
Oh.
Watcher's soul, for instance.
Oh no, I can see where you're going with this. What kind of magic requires the power of a Watcher's soul? We'll touch on that last. Do you know who hired the Torn Bannerman?
One of the other archmages, no doubt. My wager's on Arkemir or Lengroth. Always hiding behind glamours and diversions. But it could have been any of my rivals.
And who are you?
In my eyes or theirs? You've surely heard of the great archmages of Aora. Nina Gauth, Minoletta, Sitzel, and Kolakoth. Arkemir and Lengroth, too. We've all shaped the study and practice of magic. Just not always to our mutual taste.
Tell me about your phylactery. That is going to have a very awkward conversation.
Would you think to steal it from under my nose? As if it were so easy. A phylactery isn't some bauble I wear around my neck or hide in a chest. It's a complex layer of spellwork, carved into my skull with runes and sealed with a peg of Adra. It is the reason I'm here, surviving.
What kind of magic requires the power of a Watcher's soul? Probably the last question I want to ask.
The most demanding and visionary kind. The kind that wizards have argued over for centuries. Names like Cadabald the Red and Mora of the Seven Hills. Even you must know of them.
I'm a priest, not a wizard. I still don't know what you're talking about.
The power to warp and wind time. Like a skein of wool wrapped about your finger. To strangle its flow to a mere trickle. Perhaps to reverse it altogether.
Enough of this. Now, we want to... okay, we got an animated wand. Okay. Time for more of my favorite spell right now. That again.
Hey.
Dear, you're going right after that Death Knight.
Hi?
And you... probably cast that on you.
I'm ready.
Summon that. You must be in combat to use that. Alright then. Go after you. And for you... do that. Everyone has their stuff to do. And already we're out. Alright then. Off to a great start.
Lava beyond. I fear we've lost the angry one. Lava beyond.
Oh jeez. I hope I was able to yes I does. Okay. You're getting up.
Lava.
You're knocked out of there. You're knocked out of there. You're still going. Or not.
They both slumber.
Excuse me, what is that freaking hammer?
Hey.
It's up to the immortal Adir. Grieving mother just casually walking up there. Alright, we definitely need to reload this fight. Oh, the immortal Adir. That's gives me an idea. Okay, so we already did this conversation with him, so we don't have to do that all over again. I have an idea here.
Sure.
A stupid idea, but an idea. And it's going to rely on Adir to do what he does best. Everything else good. Okay, you know what? Everyone take munchies. Get here's your munchies. Let me see. Get some munches. No, that's not food. This is sweet pie. Not what I need, but I'm giving that to you. Oh wait, no, you don't. Leave that one. Hold on. Who needs food? I think I just already ate some food. You need food. Oh wait, you already have food. Pelagina has food. Okay. So I just need to refill on mine. Okay. You got yours eaten.
Hey.
Huh?
How may I help?
Yours
I'm
eaten.
ready.
Eaten. Eaten.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
And you stay there, Adir. That trap over there. There we are. Adir, it's only up for you to get him going. So it's up to you, Adir. And a quick save.
You have the soul of one who is always.
I came here to kill you.
Steal my but I'm spells off big, but imagine.
All right, Adir, learn him, floor him up, buddy. Only you can do this. Good.
How may I help?
Pop that on them. Rain that on them, and rain that on them.
Hey.
And summon that. Pelagina, summon those. Grieving Mother. Pop that over there. And you can... Oh, wait, we already got the drakes. You can go ahead and burn these guys down. Summon one of those. I am going to pop this on me. What else can I use on you? You're doing nothing. Yeah, Adir is doing his burning there. Take care of the Death Guard. Hands down. Where are you, Death Guard? I can barely see you and everything. And now Green Mother can probably start entering in.
Matico.
It's just the worm.
Hi?
And Aloth over here can petrify these guys. Lone Aloth.
Damn it.
It's just the duplicate, guys. And no, wait, that's the actual Aloth. Alright. Deer over there. Let me see if I can't do that on you. I need to spot my weapon. Pelagina, you need to get in there. How are you still going, Adir, is the question I have.
if the Eothage la.
Probably worth getting them up. There we are. Let me see if I can't get you all up. And we need to take care of you over here. That wand is a real pain in the ass. That needs to go. Of course he went down again. And let me see.
Damn it! You gotta take better.
That wand is still going though.
Come on, Pallegina, hang in there.
Jeez. Fella is rough in here. That one hammer that keeps hitting us though. From what I can see in there, it looks like that animated wand and that death card need to go.
Hey.
Question is, can the deer survive this fight without his resurrection thingy? I'm just saying, minor fatigue again. Oh, you're near death. Just keep ingesting the health. Nope. Not this time. What that means, I can maybe take a different trap here then. That's the case. Because I do have a bunch of traps I can rely on. So you're still over there.
Thoughts must flow deep.
Let's grab some traps. Pillar of Holy Fire, to me, looks like the obvious one. Have any other trap we can rely on here? As for Aloth, probably worth giving you some of those. Alright. Grieving Mother, same process as before. Hopefully the Tanglefoot can stay there, but we'll see what happens. Yep, that's what I thought.
I'm ready.
Pallegina can go over here.
Yes.
Aloth, still over here.
What?
Durance and I,
Huh?
taking the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now we'll see how this goes.
Hey.
Durance triggers it again, or Adir triggers it again.
You have the soul and but imagine.
Alright, follow our guy. Past that.
Hey.
There we are. And we got the trap triggered.
Hey.
Pass that on there next.
Hey.
And you can knock him down. Or not. I'm paralyzed right now, so I can't do a thing. Grieving Mother can do this. Yep, there we are. Go after that. Oh, I'm finally out of there. Thank God. More of that. Well, thought I was out of that, but no. That's a deer still getting hit over there. You need to heal us up first. You cast it yet, Alyssa? Good.
Hey.
You can focus on the death guard over there.
Warrior soul is. They both slumber.
Of course you do that. Summon your drakes. That Field Fine Magus, though, is a pain, though.
To the wheel with that one.
That one.
Did it just get quieter?
Yep, we'll have to redo that one. Wow, this is actually a rough fight, though. Looks like, instead, when a deer does the pull, we have to actually also cast our holy fire thingies. Is what I'm getting here. So, a deer, do your thing.
You have the and still but a spell. But imagine what.
We know what's gonna happen. A deer's gonna go over there. Cast this. Cast this. You, let's see, what do we have here? Raw damage to anyone in there. Cast that.
I'm ready.
Pelagina, you're gonna summon this.
I'm ready.
We are. Keep going, buddy. Good, you got knocked down. Everyone's in there.
Hey.
And going to cast this on the Algul. You over here. Cast that as well on the Algul. And of course, we get the Chaotic Orb on us.
Yeah?
Let me see. Beetle, over here, buddy. Can you cast some lightning on them?
Hey.
Here, you can go ahead and charge after them after you summon your drakes. And Pelagina, you need to survive. I'm gonna pop this on us. And let me see, what else can we cast on this? Maybe Watchful Presence.
How may I help?
You over here. Excuse me? I just saw that. Alyssa killed Console Hot on. You guys don't see it on the bar because I'm maybe covering it. But we killed Console Hot during all that somehow. I'm not complaining, I just didn't expect that. I guess the this strategy worked. Just this Death Guard we have to get through. Come on, buddy. Let's go ahead and let the Death Guard go. There we are. How did you die through that? I'm more confused on how he died during that. But okay. I'm very curious in the consequences of letting the Vithrak take over, though. And the Siege of Crackhold, apparently very rare achievement. And the Iron Class, which is going to Ayla. God, Belt of Power. This can go on you, actually. Boosts of Stability. Hey, there's Console Hot. Visions of Console Hot. We can have Console Hot with us towards the end of the game. And noted, this is on the easy difficulty, so... a triumph, but oh boy. I can imagine trying to do this on Death March. Which, if you're trying to do the 100% achievement, which is already hard enough as it is, that's included, so good luck for whoever's going to go into that. But more kudos to that. I know I can't do it. What do we got here? Veterans Recovery. I guess that can be fine for her. Lover's Light, that's just a ring thingy. And I guess we can see them in a few. After we loot everything in here. Right. Now we gotta go ahead. Gear some folks up. Hey, Console Hot. I guess you can join us, since you're kind of the special pet, I guess. And we give you an even better one. And you get to reap his grimoire. There we go. Minor imprint never hurts. May as well finish this off. There we are. Wall of draining. No, what we want is that. Anything else in here we want? That actually might be better than that. That. And that might be decent there. We don't need that. Don't need that. We never, barely ever use that. Console has draining missiles. I think that'll be good. There we are. Alright. We got him geared up a little better, so there we go. Let's go ahead and take everything else. The Ephesian Prayer, that's just something else. A bunch of freaking spells. And we'll go ahead and look in the books. Search the bookcases, and here we go again. Oh my geez, just a bunch of gold. Okay, take over here. Let's just loot the place while we're at it. Search the bookcase. Exceptional stiletto. Awesome. Let's go rebuild our wall. Over here really quick. There's the freaking, I guess, random wildlife want to kill us. Moon's Aora. Obsidian lamp figurine. Grieving Mother can take that, actually. Hold on. There we are. Duran still needs a freaking summon. Do we have a summon for you? No, that doesn't work. I mean, it might work. Or you can maybe see how that does. Pelagina has a summon. You don't have a summon. I don't think Coco is going to be a summon for you. I guess that'll do.
Huh?
And there's Console Hot, huh? Holy crap, that's actually not a bad item to have.
Right.
Alright, let's go see the Vithrak then. Let him know Console Hot is dead, I guess. Well, not really. We have its head with us, so I don't think Console Hot's going to be coming back here at any time. Can we even open you yet? No, we can't. Alright, let's go see the Vithrak fella. Finishes up. Hello, Tanos. Beast is clever, but Tanos... Oh, no. You have got to be kidding me. Oh. Why am I not surprised? Help us out, Console Hot. Why am I not surprised? But I'm clever still. That was probably the worst idea you probably would have done, buddy. You would have had this place nice and dandy if you didn't do anything.
What?
They're just focused on him.
Huh?
Well, it's safe to assure that we're probably good for the end game, it looks like, when we get to it.
Yeah?
So now we have 2 wizards in our party now. Console Hot is now our subservient friend. You guys are done. Go ahead and focus on them. Alright, that takes care of that, I suppose. Freaking wizards. Is that it, by the way, for the Siege of Craghold? It is... Willbreaker. Another book for you. Fork of Defense. Nothing else. Another book for you, buddy, and all you get is that. Okay. Alright. Finish up the looting in here, and then there's one quest I'm going to look up really quick. Okay, it looks like those spiders are better, but let's see. You can have the spiders. Alright, well, they're all dead. And yoink this. Alright, now I'm gonna look up one final quest, and I think for Monday, potentially, we might be able to finish up Pillars of well, I should rephrase that, as we are probably going to finish the main story, and I'm going to go ahead and do the, whatchamacallit, Endless Paths on Thursday, probably. And since we already know what the ending is, we're going to see the difference of what happens to Kana, because he'll be joining us for that one. All 10 runs, hopefully. I have no idea how long that's going to take, because I've never done the Endless Paths. And we should probably rest before we leave, huh? Right, we should probably also see that visitor that wanted to see us, too, before we do anything. Give me a minute, though. I need to check on a quest line. I am looking for... Let me turn this up a little bit. I am looking for... There is a quest line. CMOC. Okay, Sacrificial Bloodlines. Hall of War... Okay. Hall of Warriors and Twin Elms. Got it. Hold on. There we are. So that's our next stop after we see this prestigious visitor, I suppose. And going to sneak, because I know those guys are still in here. How much days do you have left over here? 6 days. Okay. At least they gave us plenty of time to do that. So we're gonna leave out of here. Well, it would be nice to fight them. I'm not gonna fight them after that. And then we are going to take care of that one quest line, Sacrificial Bloodlines. And I'm going to do something interesting for Alyssa in that outcome. Go ahead and leave, though. There it is. There's our exit. Back to Cadenua. Let's see this new visitor that's seeing us. And then we gotta go to Twin Elms and start that quest line.
I must say, I'm impressed.
And a vicious war criminal. Okay, wonderful. We have two, both a vicious war criminal. Oh, a vicious war criminal, and we have... Oh, he just wants to be hired. Gotcha. I'm okay with skipping the vicious war criminal. He always shows up for some reason. And also, I kind of want to get the ending for this place as well, so we're going to worry about that in no time. But yeah, after this quest line, we're practically set for the ending. Okay, where are you, buddy? Adena Fergust. My lord, I don't wish to trouble you, but I could use your help in a personal matter. Very well, let's hear it. This is harder to say than I thought it'd be. My name is Odena. I fought in the Saints' War, same as most of my kin. I followed orders, no more. Between one thing and the other, I guess I made a reputation for myself. They call me a hero. Every street I walk down, I get handshakes. The dozens, they act like I'm some figurehead for their schemes. The thing is, I don't get much sleep. The last thing I need is all attention. All I want is some peace. Please, you're the only one I can turn to. Let me see what our companions have to say. A deer has been through the war. I'm sure he has some advice. Can't say I've got much experience about being overappreciated by people, but there are some things we can talk about. Just one moment, I was checking something. There we are. Yes, I think that'll help. Thank you, Lady Alyssa. You don't know what this means to me. Well, we're gonna lose a deer for a moment, but luckily we're not doing any of the big things in the quest lines. Okay, we're gonna grab what's in here. These are the lover ring thingies.
What?
Buddy.
Good day to you.
I need to go ahead, grab some camping supplies from you. Thank you, buddy.
Right.
And our next stop is that quest, which is in Twin Elms. We're gonna take someone else with us to replace a deer for a moment. I'm going to guess it's going to be the Berserker. Or alternatively, we can take an adventurer with us.
I must say,
I might do the first adventurer we might take with us with a deer being out of the party. Hold on, let me look here. Artificer, Craft Hall, Curio, Chapel. I'm just checking something. Okay. You're busy. I guess Manaha for now. We'll have to replace him. You probably got some level up. Veterans Recovery, probably decent for you since you do have some tankiness. Thick-skinned, probably decent. There we are. Alright. Next stop is going to Twin Elms. Call for the night. Okay. Hall of Warriors are up there. Okay. Up here. So this is where the okay. Let me see if there's anyone else around here. No. Alright, we have to go inside then. Alright, you we are looking for. Not you. Seamock.
What brings you here?
Oh, this guy again. What's wrong? Murdered. Nearly every druid of Aftek Null slaughtered by altars of blood signs, and none who to blame. Those fools in Guided Compass rejoice. They don't understand what we've lost. Something else? You don't seem fond of us Eastermore. I fought in the Broken Stone War and War of Black Trees. I saw my brother in Cret down, defending the place of builders. I shed blood along to Gelvin. Rugged himself. Now the Eastermorn seem to think that they will find a sanctuary cure for our empty children in our sacred sites, or worse, they will find sanctuary in our lands. I've seen what happens when I set sights on Glenfath and soil. Isn't there room for you both? They're desperate. Best of them want to find a cure, the worst of them are looking for an excuse to plunder. Isn't there room for you both, though? In 200 years, Defiance Bay and New Hormar have outgrown their own crooked cobblestones. They rupture like and reek like bloated corpses. No, inviting them into our land would be the end of us. In my 250 years, I've led people through 2 wars. How old are you? Our borders have remained intact and largely through the reputation of 3 Tusk Stalgar. I've sired dozens of children, but none of them deemed fit to take my place. I care nothing for legacies and obsess over Eastermoran lords, but it is important that my successor continue on this path. Is your role hereditary? Not entirely. We believe that our souls of our ancestors come back to us, and that a strong soul may bear many more, but all souls must be tested by our elders. The Roa looked first among our children for its successor, but their souls were weak. Ordinarily, they returned to others in my tribe, clan heads, and their families. Ordinarily. But we share a tradition of fostering children from other tribes. The Anmath Fath of the Fish Crane has trusted his young to my care, and none of my own blood are fit to take my place, and the Roa will look after this bog child. The kin of other Anmath and my foster child will take my place. Bog child? I have nothing but respect for the Fisher Crane, but their ways are not ours. Orlans the Fisher Crane have lived in the same bog for thousands of years. They are cunning and furtive by nature, which serves them well when they have swamp lands to hide their movements, but this will not deter the Estermoran on open ground. I wouldn't be so sure. There's greater fear in the unseen enemy. Our savagery has deterred the Estermoran of further encroachment. They still tell all of our deeds of the Broken Stone War, but if a child of Fisher Crane leads our tribes, we will lose that boldness, and the Estermoran will lose their fear in us. The child will be influenced by the souls of her ancestors, and in times of crisis she will look for a kin of Thayenbog for guidance. No matter what I try to teach her, it will not be enough. There is a way you could help, if you had the stomach for it, but I think you have the perspective why some uncertain pleasantness might be necessary. Say nothing. The Orlan girl has the soul of a leader. If her passed to one of my offspring, our tribe will remain strong. The Druids of Bloodsands have a way to do this, and they understand the importance of a strong line of succession of the 3 Tusk Stalgar. This sounds problematic. Yep, it does. There's a house in the southeast Hearthsong next to the river. The child will be asleep, and I've arranged her to be unattended for a time. Take her and bring her to keep Aurora in the Bloodsand. She knows what must be done, and when she presents you with liquid essence, bring it back to me. Tell me about the potion you need from this Widra. Essence, bound and distilled into a liquid. It'll have a little intermediate effect on me, but it'll weave a stronger soul in my future issue. To the Orlan child? The Orlan child, go on. What will Keeper Widra do with the child? Have you seen the rituals in the Bloodsand? She will sacrifice her. It is the only way to distill her essence. How quick the old are to sacrifice their young for their own purposes. Very well. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can actually... Right, let me see. Ah. I'm just also reading through this a little bit. Alright, gotcha. I don't see why you need me to do this. Because I cannot do this without attracting undue attention. I don't relish passing my burdens on to another, but this will incite a war between our tribes. If I am to get caught. How can you possibly expect to get away from this? If you know the girl is there. And one Orlan baby will look the same as the next, but let me worry about this. Fine, we'll have to help you. Maybe there's an alternative. You are a friend to the Glanfathan. Act quick and swiftly and quietly, Estermore. Logos, a young man, approaches you with a swift purple stride. While you never met him, he has the same stern and wild look as Seamuck. He doesn't speak until he's right next to you. When he does, his voice is quiet. Wait, I saw you speaking to my father. Say nothing. He's asked you to sacrifice Bella, hasn't he? Maybe he's right about the three-tusked steel guard growing weak, but if this is the price of strength, it isn't worth it. The tribes have survived this long because we've stuck together. A voice of reason. It's a wonder if Seamuck didn't feed him to his own Stalgars. You have another idea. I would never hurt the child. You do not seem like the one who would, but my father will find someone who will. He doesn't give up on an idea easily. But there may be a way to stop him. There's an herbalist among the Ovates in the Golden Grove, Bleda, her name. They all gather southwest of here by the river. She could brew a poison, and Seamuck would not know the difference until it's too late. You want me to murder your father? No, but it's better than allowing him to murder this child. Let me guess, if Seamuck dies, you're next in line. It's not like that. The Rio have already determined my soul is not strong enough anyway. Whoever follows my father, it won't be me. Fine, I'll poison him. Like I said, you find blood in the Golden Grove. How does he not hear this when we're right there? Alright, let's go ahead and go to the Golden Grove. And let me see something here. And then that leaves whatchamacallit. Yeah, Monday we should be able to do the whatchamacallit. The main quest lines. It should be in a house, they said. But hold on.
I'll see what's ahead.
This was First Song District. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Alright. Well, first step is getting to that poison. So that's our first step. We're gonna go ahead, grab this poison from Bleda. There you are. I hear you can make some certain poisons. Poisons? I only deal in tonics that heal and enlighten. Of course, many beneficial substances can be harmful when taken in great quantities. It's just Waratha's way of keeping all things in balance. Really? What kind of substances? Oh, there's plenty. Concentrated Caragolan, undistilled spider venom, rotten blood moss, cave coral. Give me undistilled spider venom, please. What would you want to do with that? Well, my friend Stalgar is dying, and he wants to ease the creature's passing. Poor thing. Here, take this. It works slowly, but this will send him back to the cycle kindly enough. Just see that it doesn't get misplaced. Half a dose will kill an Amma. Goodbye. Right, and then we gotta go to the next...
memory for centuries. That's a long time to live with yourself.
Then we gotta go to the other district first. Which would be, I think it was, hold on. It was her song. Got it. I had to remember where it was. And then the fun part is going to be the tricky part. With the tricking of the poison. Hold on. And we're looking for Glanfathan home. Where would that home be? Oh, I think it might be over here. Hold on. Wait, what do you want, Mana, huh?
So you knew this Theos character ages ago, that right?
I think I was part of the missionary he led.
And that was what? A few 100 years ago? 1,000? What's that even like, remembering something from so long ago?
Bothers me that Theos remembers more about my past than I do.
Well, brace yourself for the day you remember more. That's what's got me thinking about Theos. Those Delamgon said he remembers everything. I mean, can you imagine? Recalling centuries in perfect detail. Every lost love. Whatever his mission, he's had a long time to work at it. You ever wonder how that's changed him? Whether Theos would have chosen this path all those lifetimes ago if he'd known where it would lead?
Yes, and I pity him for it.
Me too. Though I'm surprised you have any sympathy for him. He's made this life, and who knows how many others, difficult for you.
Hating him changes nothing.
You're right about that. I'm not defending Theos. But I know what it's like to carry a burden you can't put down. Which makes me wonder why he's doing it.
I guess we'll find out on Monday, Mena.
Those Delamgon mentioned a charge from the gods. Lady Webb told you he was allied with Woodica. What sort of aid would a god ask of a mortal?
Well, Otter asked me for the help for this. Stop the eyeless.
Fair point. I guess we better move on if we mean to find out.
Yes, we have a quest to finish. Mana. Is it this one? Or is it this one? On checking the guide. This the one? Oh, this is it. Yep, there it is. Alright, I just had to double check because this place was actually inaccessible before. There we are. Noted, I haven't done this quest line, so this is new for me too. And there's... well, we're gonna take everything first. And there's the baby. Take fella. An Orlan baby lies in the crib. Tiny and dark-furred, though her eyes are kept closed with sleep. She squirms under a blanket and nuzzles with a pillow. Take fella. And Aloth got a level of us taking the baby. Good job, Aloth, I guess. Let me see. Nah, actually... one per... yeah, that can help when they're close to you, I suppose. Alright, then we're gonna get out of here. Then we're gonna trick Seamok. Buddy, didn't... okay. I knew my father was a soulless beast, but you... we didn't kill the baby. My father's right about one thing. I can't trust in Eastermar's words. I was going to take her someplace safe. Or I'm yeah. Not a chance, Eastermore. Alright. Okay, we're a little too strong here. What the hell? I do have a feeling Theos, when we get to him on Monday, might just be a pushover. Because doing the DLC and everything else kind of made us a little too strong. Ripperoni, I suppose. Alright. Next up is going to deal with Seamok now. Hey guys, don't mind us just committing crimes in the street. It was in... I think it was Elm's Reach. I think. Alright, then we're probably gonna have to kill Seamok next. Which is... probably the harder fight. Yes, we're in the right place. Okay, here we go. More reputation costs. Hey fellas, now comes the hard part. Adira, are you still gone, by the way? Yep. Immortal Deer is definitely going to need to join us for the next one, though. Alright, here we are. And oh god, we might have to fight Aldous. Hey, Seamok. Something else? Here's the potion you asked for. You're being paranoid because you're nervous about the deed. Something's wrong. What are you trying to give me? You're being paranoid because you're nervous about the deed. It's natural. He reaches out with a hand with gnarled by age and battle. Because the vial close to one blue eye. To try tribe salvation. He drains the vial in one gulp. He swallows, and after spotting for several seconds, he glares at you. His breath's ragged and wet. You poisoned me. He begins to raise his hand at the other warriors in the room. I didn't, I swear. He rushes at you with a cry of rage. Yep, we're gonna have to kill everything in here. Oh boy. Nope. Nope. This is gonna be fun. Pop that. And pop that too. We're definitely gonna need that. Get our holy rays to help us out here.
Yeah?
I think that's the only way we might survive this. Oh right, we can probably also change your AI now too. Hold on.
Huh?
Okay, that spell is kind of broken on Priest, I'm not gonna lie. Like, a little too broken.
I'll kick him. See if he's...
Navaru, beyond.
Like, just a wee broken there. And having both the rounds do it too is also very broken.
Navaru.
Thank you.
We are. What was it? Thigh clef, huh? Alright. Well, in that case, we may have to loot everything else. We probably lost even more reputation, but it's fine.
I'll get
Probably.
it open.
And that's, I think, the final quest line we got left. We should probably exit this place before anything else happens. Everyone, get out of here, please. Alrighty. And then I am going to go back to the stronghold. I'm probably gonna do some off-screen stuff by getting a deer back to us for Monday, tomorrow, so...
Anyone ever tell you that you have the best accent?
What? No, I mean, some have. Men. Foolish praise in any case. It's just an ordinary Valian accent.
And we'll let this finish.
Say it one more time. Please?
Shodari. Tondari. Vecente Kumane Nishomenet.
Alright, now we'll go back to the stronghold. That is about all the main big quest lines we got done here. I'm gonna see if there's anything else on that quest line before I call it for the night, just really quickly, the sacrificial bloodlines. And then, good, that's built. And Azuro's back. Okay, buddy. Do we have to take care of him again? And Durance, no one cares. Alright, hold on. Sacrificial bloodlines. It's done. Okay. So, on that note, that just leaves Council of Stars and Court of Penitence, which are the final two quest lines. We'll do that for Monday. Following Thursday, we'll be doing this, the Master Below with what's his face? Kana. So we'll be replacing Durance with Kana for that one on Thursday next week. I'm gonna see what Azura wants really quick, and then we'll call the stream there. But that's going to maybe be the end of Pill of Eternity there. Or Pill of Eternity 1. And following that, probably Monday next week, we might even... Azura, are you even here? The hell is he? Alright, I guess Azura is not here. Alright, well, thanks everyone for joining today. Thank you, Frostro, for the raid earlier. Hope your stream went well. And I shall see y'all on Monday. Take care, everyone. Remember to take care of yourselves. And if the boiling heat is still hitting you, I hope you guys are staying hydrated. Do not, remember to stay hydrated, and remember to take care of yourselves, and stay cool as possible. And take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time.